Hello, everybody. I just want to give a brief moment to apologize. I am dealing with a bit of a oddball situation. Currently, I'm copying some my streaming records off onto a USB stick that I have found has the required number of space, and we need like 150 something gigs to copy off of. You kind of need it. And dealing with the fact that it is tearing up it's taking up so much of the bandwidth on my front USB slots that my wireless headset connection, which is plugged into the front, is literally going in and out of signal because it just doesn't have the data bandwidth. So here I am trying to find uh, another USB slot to plug into. And everything's like going, all right, it's a USB A, plug into a USB C converter, into a converter slot. And let's see how. Uh-huh. It, all right. So that works. I have got to clean my technology disk. So many cables just rolled up. Hmm. Alrighty. Can you hear me? Yes. All right. Just making sure that I wasn't talking to a muted mic. That's always fantastic. Real fast. Not that you were seeing them. Anyways, it's the React, Fugi Tech React stuff. All right. Oh, that's a lot better. It's only the copy speeds are hitting 350 megabytes a second. It probably helps when you don't have 150 something megabytes of. Holy shit, 150 megabytes of bandwidth being torn up by a wireless headset? Holy shit. That's a lot. Well, it's a good thing I plugged it into my yeah, so I will be, I use Elgato for the Stream Decks, and I've got um which stream version is this? It says Stream Deck. I mean, come on, guys, give me a name on this thing. Smell the knobs on the volume knobs, and Pat picked up the USB extension, plugging into the back of it, and it runs like super high speeds on it. And I've got that plugged directly into the motherboard on one of my I think it's one of my 2x2 USB-C slots. So it's got the higher bandwidth, so I think it'll be just fine for what I've got using it for. Hmm. At some point, I will need to replace my headset because, well, the rig has done fantastically well. It is aging out. I've replaced the head pads on them. Those are cheap. Not so bad. Um, but the little station it's got, the charging station, includes a USB port that um, you would connect the wireless receiver and transmitter to, and that USB port stopped working entirely. Which is why I've been trying to have another space to plug the receiver into. Uh, so I can have to look at replacing it, and I'm not sure. I might try looking at some of those in-ear headphones. Um, I got to find a set that isn't like crazy expensive. Like this is something to try out, not like throw my life savings at. see how well I would tolerate having what is essentially, earbuds with, over the ear and stuff like that being crammed in my ear for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, kind of. Nah, probably should put together a own thing like that, kind of easier to go say, yeah, look, here's a wish list of things I would like to get. I gotta see about setting it, how I set that thing up. So, mm, ah, well, soundtrack we're currently listening to comes from Darksiders 2, which I know I've played a few times on stream before. And we will be getting to it once we get through Darksiders 1. Mm, let's see. Taking something. It's because Space Marine 2 has had an update and they're doing drops. That is fresh. It's trying to get the drops. So I don't fresh. There we go. Oop. Oh, that's yep. We're gonna come back to that point. Hmm. I am making a great and terrible mistake. And that's looking on any website while streaming. Uh, apparently, in terms of news here, Video has posted one hell of a profit margin, quarterly earnings. I'm sorry. uh, oh well, apparently Nvidia made quite a bit of money, but apparently in West Wall Street did not just was not excited about it. That's kind of interesting. Really? What on earth is going on? That that is bizarre. Oh, well, subscription do that. I mean, mean, I would expect a headline on the Wall Street Journal to tell me, some idea what's going on, but apparently people aren't stock traders. Wall Street is not particularly all that enthused with Nvidia's very strong fourth quarter for them, earnings, which were very, very strongly held up, I understand, by the AI sector. Right? Because suddenly the Wall Street's going all right. So we put a lot of money into this AI thing and kind of waiting for it to make money or do what it claims it says it's going to do. Like, there's only so many years you can sell the same thing and say, here's what it's going to do. I know it can only do this little bit right now, but it's going to do this great and amazing thing in the future. And look at all these businesses that are using it to do great and amazing things. Those small businesses going, I'm doing great and amazing things. And then the clientele are going, it's not great. It's not amazing. Um, I think they're kind of catching on going, guys, you can let the marketing department run rampant. Engineering department's going, guys, that's not how it works. All right, let's get on. We've got puzzles to do. I have just discovered the latest piece of scuff to have struck my computer. And I am going to have to apologize. Yep. I'm going to have to provide some apologies to Seraphina and the other members we were collabing with for Baldur's Gate 3 on yesterday and this past Monday. Because apparently in my Elgato Wavelink, voice chat was set to not transmit to stream. Somehow? That's that is bizarre. Hold on. Let me go and see. Let me check this. Transfer of audio properties. All right, yeah. Hmm. Voice chat, yeah. It's weird. You telling me? Huh. I'm going to go back and listen to my recordings because holy shit, I'm wondering how badly I goofed on that or if I goofed at all and OBS just did a run around on it. Huh. Hmm. Scuff, scuff the stream, or scuff the stream, scuff. All right. Let's see. Where were we? Resume. Now, what was I doing? Right. All right. Notebook, pen. Um, number. I was doing numbers. I was doing numbers for something. Who was I doing numbers for and why? I was looking at Joseph. Joseph. There, number 2, 2, and 2. Let's see, 2, 2, 2. So is it Joseph? 2, 2, and 2. All right. Clear. Okay. So I'm seeing a grid. And I'm going, nah, it's not necessarily a Tron reference so much as a Tron reference. Start up there. It connects to there, connects that way. Start here at this one. Connects there, that way, that way, that way. And this works because this particular segment is missing from the, I guess, the cryogenic storage. Modding. Mod storage. Let's see. Let's start here. There we go. A remainder. Hold on. Somebody. Let me go back to the house. And the reason why, because somebody was listed as being the main translator for the plane. And if they happen to be in storage, so to speak, I should bring them out. One of these notebooks. This one. Okay. First of all, this is Joseph. So now we're going to look for, we need, what is this? Oh, it's got that little apostrophe over the E. Beetle. So I need to see if it has been modded. Oh, has she not? Or is it by last name? She's not on this list. Hey, she's not. Hold on. Yeah, but so. Oh dear. So all I have for a name that I know is to pull out someone who may not. Hmm, Ito. Okay, so maybe not her. Magneto. So we're going to take a quick look. This guy is listed. Okay, so they spelled it different. So he would be question mark 5. Because that's what he's listed right here. Hmm. I'm trying to see if there's any. Maybe. Let's do a quick check. Who else is on this list? Farley. I don't think Farley survived this. No. Cam would be another one, though, potentially. And I think I saw Tam on the list. Well, ain't fishing in there. I know I saw Tam. Farley's probably not there, but let's go in and check on some of this stuff. So let's check for. No, I saw Tam. Look, Tam, 94. Yes, I'm bringing the translators out first. I don't think Farley. Okay, Farley is 194. So she was also put on storage too. Now, trying to figure out this. There. All right, so I've got. Okay. This. Those two connected. Clear that. 1 more. Build grid really quick. So that way. With no other connections in there. Just in case. Do that. Now, 94. So, really fast. All right. Connects in that way and that way on the top. Connects over to the next one down. Then I've got this connection, that right. And snap. All right. Now just gotta remember, how did I get out here? Oh, right, there's a bunch up there I can have access points. Okay. I think. I'm trying to remember how I access this. Hooray! I have gotten. Don't think I need that to have been transferred. Anyways. Huh. Oh, right, it's up there, I think. Yes? Everything's exchanging in there. There. Wasn't connected to. Right, I think it was connected out here, wasn't it? So wait. Okay. So many traversals out here. I'm trying to actually come out here. How did I come back? Hmm. Well, I've got all the pathways unlocked, so it's not like it's a big deal. I'm sure I'll figure it out. No time. I could. Right there. Are you still alive? Yep. Alright, let's try E2. Okay, how do I get him loose?
Bring out today!
Thank you for the gift sub. I has no idea. Has no ID. I still haven't figured out if it has no ID or has no IDE. Wake this guy up. I don't think punching the glass out is gonna. Blink. Okay, that's not what I intended to do. Okay. Alright, I guess we're gonna check on the status of somebody else then. Let's check on the status of Farley. How do I reset this thing? There we go. There we go. Alright, so there's that. Okay. Let's see. This, there we go. Alright, I can't bring out Mito. Let's try the next one. Okay. Now I'll wake him up. How do I get him out? Knock, knock. Wakey, wakey. Waken the sleepers. The sleeping ones. Yeah, it's nice. Right. There's no button for me to push to say open says me. Oh. This is very, very finicky. Go. Go. There we go. Let's try ham real fast. What's the point of this machine if I cannot awaken somebody and say, hey, can you go and talk to that guy over there? You know, the one lying in the rubble, clearly injured, armed. Okay. How do I wake him up? I wonder if I'm supposed to talk to somebody. Oh dear. Guess we're gonna go talk right there. Wait a second. It's him. So how was he talking? I see. Meringue are able to imitate things. Human speech mannerism. That would explain that. What I ran into, according, I guess at this point, according to be the mayor. So what am I supposed to do over here at this point? I'm trying to understand. Ooh, strange and unusual mushrooms. I wonder what those will do. I do not know how to help you, buddy. Oh. Yup, that makes a lot of sense right there. Yep. Yep. Now I understand. Another one next. Came up. They've all been potted. I can't undo that. Oh, locked out. Hello, sir. Not quite. I left something behind in that. There we go. Ah, it's like their messenger sphere has been disabled. Did I do that? Must have. And they're all probably defrosting. Onwards then. Because apparently I got locked out. Oh, I can go around, I think. Yep. No? I am in fact locked out on that side. You know, that makes me wonder if I were to do a whole tour all the way around now. Well, I guess I go this way. Let's see. Now I have access to the tree. Onwards to a loading screen. That was a very quick loading screen. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Right. I wonder where this one goes. That which I cannot go to. Ooh. Running, running, running. Running over here. Yeah, it's just a step to the spatial forward. I wonder where this goes. Voltage. 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 Remember, kids, electricity hurts the entire time. It's killing you. So it's going. Okay, connected to you. I have connected you. But I have not connected you. Nope, still disconnected. I suppose it's time. Figure this thing out. I guess I'm gonna go and talk to what's his name? CW. Bing bong. Am I being ignored? I think I am. Fine. Turn my nose up in the air. Fine. I guess I shall figure this out on my own. Go back into the loading screen. There. I've gotten that one. It's this one that I just unlocked. That's good. Connected. That's just straight up connected. It doesn't be any good right now. So I don't recall there being any active connections to the well, there is one that's connected to the mooring, but it's broken. Well, two of them. One out here, and the one in the other spot. Am I gonna have to turn this game around? Anything else I need to explode? Yes, this way. No, that way. This way. That way. Laser beam. Okay. You know, I can't go there because it's all defrosting. So... It must be secondary way to the meringue. I'm just not seeing it. Hey, at least they're not flashbanging me every time I walk through. So far. I need to figure out where they're supposed to be now. I cannot believe I missed a book. Oh, dun, dun, dun. What on earth is being... Oh. CW was, I guess, about to be hung. Originally. This was... just a record of what they pulled out of this. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do now because I don't think I've got an access to the meringue. Oh, when did that happen? Huh? Wait, what? Cable's connected. That wasn't here. Through here last time. Remember, I specifically remember looking for this. Another one? That wasn't there, so he must have set those up. He's prepping something. But what? Well, he's moved that out of the way, so I have access to another spot. But he's never... No, he didn't talk to me. Well, clearly he's had it work this line for a while. Yeah, it's called lift it up. You can surely do that. No? I suppose. But I don't know what I'm doing now. Yes. Exactly. You don't know what I'm doing. Suppose I should ring his doorbell again. Mm-hmm. I just hear him knocking on stuff. He's not doing anything. this way. That doesn't... Dang. Dang it, that doesn't work. So... Huh. Really changes going. Hmm. Okay. So what am I supposed to do now? Maybe think. Let's go into the tower and see if we can do anything. Except I don't have. Right. So I'm supposed to get over to that. Fun. How did I get there? When did I get there? Go the long way around. Any changes when I wasn't looking, right? Right. Okay. Doing something. Right. Alright, moving. How do I get to moving then? Oh. Hey, look. Look, Mom. He does nothing. But I'm looking around. Let's see. I am trying to see. Because I think there's only one. Some more. Like a little bit more. Okay, I think I'm done thinking. Okay. I need to go. Let's see, there's a couple of spots that had, I guess, where the mofang was stored. At least. Approach these from the tree. Okay, that's not like a note or something like that. For a moment, I thought I swore there was paper there. Okay, this one is not That's the issue. Okay, Brain was thinking that go take it to the one that's destroyed. It really doesn't matter which one I step through, does it? And just take seed, stick in there, it should work, right? Well, probably not. Because it wasn't gonna let me pick it up. So let's try taking it here. Loading commence. And it's done. This was the other one. Holy moly, multi-intersections here. But it's shattered. No, wait. No, it's gone. So where'd it go? I wonder if that code was a hint as to where it was located. Let's find out. Where was that box? It was over this way. Okay, up we go. What's in here? That actually doesn't really matter. I've got two identified lines. Transmit seeds and passive seeds. One in here, but the seed has been removed. Framework still. And then the other one is it where I guess plane? And that now essentially been fully deactivated. Wrong door. So the question is either where did this one go? Can I pick up the other one and make use of it? But I don't know. Let's see if maybe this one has a hint on here. Right. Chambering and a day for the first missiles. Chamber beginning. There's up his hands on swap true. Okay, water pipe, chamber chamber. Every time variables from its trigger location as prescribed. Trigger was swapped immediately after swap. Any link is the risk of detonation. Almost rare, the risk of the remainder being disabled. Right. So essentially, you're locking them away in their location. Just a going in circle. Round and round and round this game goes. The weirdest Venn diagram I've ever seen. Look, circle, circle, another circle. Intersecting circles. Layered with another circle. Yes. It's like, how do I go about this? Like, come on guys, what is next step? Especially after having been locked away. See, I'm not going to go back this way because that's locked. I can't use this. Probably for the best. He's quite through it. Okay, you're still alive. Yeah. want to do anything now. Here. Sign. No. This way. Then what? Go this way. That does nothing. I've done the tree. It's like, okay, what now?
Don't panic. This is the best way to keep everyone safe. Just stay on this path and cross the first bridge. Then keep going until you get to that sign-in area. You'll get more information after you sign in.
Ah, this was part of their everyone gets potted, bit. Mm-hmm. So, right. Let's see. We can't break things a bit by trying to go back into where the freezer is. Where we're keeping all the popsicles. Now I want ice cream. Hang it. Knock, knock. No one home. Whee. That's familiar. Look. I went in a circle. Again. I should stop doing that. It'll be the mouse in a cardboard maze with cheese at the end. Just eat through it. I summoned the elevator. Take me down, elevator. I command thee. I have no idea where that goes or what that does. I don't spy any kind of connections there, so well, I know it could be decorative. Is that open? It's open. Do a walk around. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, 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 squeak. Squeak. No cheese. Dang it. Did I forget there was a way around this whole thing? Yes. Yes, I did. Look, a bridge. Took me like what? 12 seconds? I just splatter against armor shield. Yeah. Or if it simply closes up tight and seals me in as freezer storage. All this gondola ride is going on and on. Grab some snack. When I come back to go, oh, the door's closed. I'm not getting in. Jeez. Beep, 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 beep. I can't see in reverse. I can't see in reverse, and there's no side mirrors. Maybe I shouldn't be on mute. I will get it right one of these days, I swear. Ah, that must be what this is now. Yep. Okay. Yep. That was the part I was missing. Yeah, I just spent like how long wandering around? You know, forgetting this existed. All right. I haven't been shot. Success. It's like volcanic glass almost. The other thing though is that this, see, look at that right there, brushing up against it. There's their tree. What? This must be the boss arena, right? What on earth is this blasted hellscape of sorts? Like, where is everything? Anything? Are they? Before I touch on the tree, let me see what the hell's going on here. I'm gonna look around here because I'm seeing what looks like American Midwest desert rock, multiple sides. Oh, that's where they are? Um, the hell? Burned out wreckage? Really some kind of shielding in place. Look at that on there. Like, the fuck? So that's very clearly not complete right down there. See that? That segment right there. Done for a perspective thing, it looks like, but not quite finished. And yes, I was noticeable. Now, let's continue. Go poke a tree. Very strangely abandoned. Like, what happened? This place is even more of a complete destruction. You know. Okay. Now the tree was half dead. Let's take a quick. It's half blue, I guess. This actually kind of makes me wonder if we're heading into endgame. Connected all the tree roots. Huh. Guess now I go and find CW. And ring the doorbell. I wonder, this Earth segment was displaced from Earth and replaced with the Soria space. They just kind of swap.
There's one thing left. It's called the bleeder. Gotta stop it. It's draining the whole system. It keeps things under control, holding us back. Connections, tree, panels, battery, power levels. You trace that bleeder. If everything's connected, we'll be headed home.
And off we go. Need to push the button. Old style, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Kaboom. No? Where's the kaboom? Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? I have no idea. How do I get down there? Okay. I am disappointed. Question me. How do I get to that segment then to blow it up? there's some kind of over there. Over there. Wait. Oh, wait, hold on. I do want to go this way. Okay. Oh. I think. I might have this wrong. Okay, how do I get to that one? Again. Oh. I came out from underneath. How do I get through that underneath segment? Because it was all like dead end stuff. Other than the interior segment. Hmm. Hmm. Let me think. That came from there. It was connected there, connected there, but it wasn't connected to freaking one-way path. Don't you love those? So am I supposed to wait for it to charge up and then I hit the lever? Oh, let's try it. I can hear it when it's charging up, so I hear it from here is the question. Nope, that didn't do anything. Platform. How do I get to it? But I suspect outside. Flashbang. Where I'm not going. Flashbang. Hearing it. Come on, there's got to be a secondary way to access this place. There is. No, there's a bridge, like, right over there. I just want to get to it, because clearly something is rigged to it. I can hear it about to go off. Flashbang. Warning. Wait, what? Trying to figure out now how to get. Okay. So, do I have to go through? Like, huh. All right, I'm gonna test a theory. It'll take a walk. Bit of a long walk. Walked away. Still. Trying to see how many different circles I need to go in here. I summon thee. Here we go. Running along. Okay. Loading. Loading, loading, loading. Loading over there. Loading, loading, loading. Loading everywhere. I'm gonna check something quick. Look. Who am I? Where am I? Who am I? Who is this? Cool. And there. Now go off to here. Okay. All right. I think something on the browser. Resume. You know what's just kind of annoying is having to leave it that way. It's like, what? How am I supposed to access the other parts of this? Okay. Theory wrong. I thought perhaps there would be a tunnel of some kind. But I was wrong. Missing something somewhere, am I? Something that connects me to another space. Really is nothing else, huh? I probably thoroughly locked this stuff away. So now I deal with the right. How? Where? When? The part I do not understand. Hmm. 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 Alright, this is good. That is how to access that little bridge. Wait, hold on. He's completed the array that he's built. He might have freed open space up there to step through. Just find out. I can't do anything with this because this looks like it's doors from his vault. This looks like he's got all of that set up. So what is the point of this? Unless it is to access something up here, such as this. Hello. Well, what do you know? That's where it was hiding the whole time. Hello. Yeah. Dynamite just wired via circuit breaker switch. I don't know how to feel about that. On what is quite frankly a device running high electrical charge through it into the water. I feel like that was just a massive accidental explosion just waiting to happen. Like I'm just gonna be walking up here right now and the tower's just gonna explode on its own the next the electrical current passes through. I get to blow it up. Ready? Y'all ready for me to blow something up? It's got dynamite. I'll give people a couple. 3, 2, 1. Kaboom!
Almost there. Real good. Not much left. Just waiting for all the natural way of things to happen now. Lots of folks left behind, but I reckon they've passed. I don't move real well, carving legs. You can see how useful these tracks is to me. Not sure what's getting into them crazy cactuar critters, but they ain't unplugging my battery. We're going home, not wherever. All right now, I'll power up my override. When the time comes, it looks a lot like them little swappers. They'll swap us home. You don't spend much time here, and that ain't a bad thing. But there were some fine folk. Some real fine folk.
I know she's right. They're real nice. Come on.
I reckon you got the best seat in the house up there. Well, this is it. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
I think it's the same from what I saw.
Seems like it's ringing pretty true.
CW, I think you might have warped us back into the apocalypse.
This ain't. What the hell happened here?
Nope.
What
This is back on Earth. Geology matches up.
Earth. Is it? But no. I don't know. It's gone. All gone. There's nothing left. Nothing.
Oh. Got any other connection here?
No.
Caroline. Caroline.
We all made it. But most couldn't swap. Is it too late? Oh, Cecil.
But I didn't. I figured you was home.
You figured wrong.
I'm so sorry, Caroline.
No, Cecil. It just wasn't meant to be this way.
Those couldn't make this swamp. Oh, now I miss a dust storm running away. Why am I talking in that accent too? Die to a rad storm, boys. Go out, pack 'em in, facing it. Yes. Wishness me. This is like ending. Are there multiple endings to this game? Oh. That doesn't tell me what. Wait. Huh? Okay. Huh. Load. Poke. Oh. Okay. Power's still there. Something about I looked this up. Apparently, something about remember, you know, the giant, like, battery that looks like it came out of. I think Satisfactory is the closest design analog I've seen to that. Right. Now we're going to get the other ending. Because I guess that was the only determiner for the ending, was did you leave the battery plugged in or not? All right. Yeah, burn it down.
Almost there. Real good, not much left. Just waiting for all the natural way of things to happen now. Lots of folks left behind, but I reckon they've passed. They don't move real well, carving legs. You can see how useful these tracks is to me. Not sure what's getting into them crazy Capitar critters, but they ain't unplugging my battery. We're going home, not
It's okay.
wherever.
I plugged it for you. Look, even the colors do.
All right now, I'll power up my override when the time comes. It works a lot like them little swappers. They'll swap us home.
Right now, I have seen you.
We're not spending much time here, and that ain't a bad thing. But there were some fine folk. Some real fine folk. I reckon you got the best seat in the house up there. Well,
Just dump us on a pass, waiting for that thing just to roll off the edge.
Caroline.
This is so incredible.
Dear Lord. You made it. How many others?
We all made it. I'm heading your way. Stay where you are.
I ain't going nowhere.
Hmm. Just wait for this to roll off. Whee! Okay, that was interesting. I suppose there was a lot of stuff to figure out in that one just from the written stuff there. I mean, the puzzles were interesting, but it just felt like I was kept going in circles. I quite literally was. It's like someone took a Venn diagram and went, let's have a Venn diagram puzzle. You want to start here? Go here, go here, go here. And given it was like dimensional barriers that connected you from one side to the other, it was like an Escher painting. And then trying to figure out, like, putting pieces together on why everything happened, you're just going, hmm. Not enough show, not enough tell. I felt very obscure. I still think the puzzles are fairly good, but well, let's see. Irma. The next game to play from that would be Firmament, but I would have to pick that up because I do not own a copy of it. I'll have to find some time and room in the budget for that somewhere. But, still, the graphics look gorgeous on Firmament, so I definitely got to look at. Uh, okay. All right. I think that's enough for the night. So that was kind of interesting. I do got to line up, either consider whether I'm going to continue having a puzzle game night, or I'm going to line up something else, like, playing Darksiders, say, twice a week. So, mm, here's schedule kind of as it stands. One, I've got Darksiders War Mastered Edition tomorrow at about 7 p.m. Then Saturday, Sunday off because I've got other stuff. Yeah, I get to go outside and see people, touch grass, you know, see that sky and the sun hiss. But scheduling looks like right now is for the foreseeable future until we complete Baldur's Gate 3. It will be Baldur's Gate collaboration with Serafina, Anime Kitty, and Rider Raven on Mondays and Wednesdays starting at 6, which is a lot easier than my typical schedule, but it's working. I might have some days where I'm a little bit late. I definitely know that I will have days that I will not be available. That's going to be on Monday and Wednesday, respectively. And that's just because of work deadlines. But no, that will be on the schedule. So it's not going to be a surprise thing. So I think at this point, then it's probably going to be that. And then, unless I get Firmament at some point, I'm probably going to be doing twice a week with the Darksiders series to get that to roll through it. Not sure what I'll do after that. I'd have to find some other games that I'm sure I'll figure it out. So, I think that's pretty much gonna be about it. So, for anybody who came by, thank you. Thank you again to the gifts I received today, gifted subs, and yeah. If you're watching this on the YouTube end, if you want to maybe drop me a subscriber watching the VOD, by all means, drop me a comment. I'm open to feedback. Let me know what you think. I think that's kind of about it. So, thank you everybody for coming. Hope you all have a good night. See you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.